Hiya, welcome to a quick video walk round for our Zafira Tourer. It's in metallic blue with 18-inch alloys. There's some very minor curb marks to the front wheels, but overall presentable. A couple of little stone chips on the front of the bumper, but overall really quite tidy and presentable. Colour looks really good in the sun actually. Reverse parking sensors just down there. Again, a couple of little marks from bits being loaded into the tailgate, but nothing excessive. They look like they've been touched in the past. Spoiler up there with the high level brake light. Now obviously if you need the boot space, the 6th and 7th seats here, they fold dead flat into this floor. I've got them up for the purposes of showing you that it's got 6th and 7th seats basically. They're all quite nice. That's just some water that we spilled on there when we were doing the valeting just now, so that isn't a stain. Ignore that if you can. Got some cup holders in the middle there. Your inflation kit is in there, and you can just about see it. Nothing in that side, that's just access to the change the bulb in the tailgate light. That mat sort of folds over on itself 3 or 4 times, so it can cover right into there if you've got the seats down. I've got it folded up here obviously. And then there's your tools and bits and bobs and various caps and covers for different configurations of having the seats. This load cover, obviously you wouldn't have that here if you've got the passengers, but again just showing you that it's got it and it's functional. You've got cubby holes up here as well for storage. Got the aluminium roof rails up there. Fog lights, and it's got the front parking sensors as well, you can see there. Right, we'll have a look inside now. I'll start at the back. So I'll quickly show you from this angle the 6th and 7th seats. Obviously depending on who's going to be sitting where, kids and adults and this and the other, the seats here are independent from each other. So if you've got a child here and you want an adult here for whatever reason, then you can then free up quite a bit of leg room along there. So really quite useful in that aspect. You've got your ISOFIX points here for your 2 outer rear seats. Your middle seat doesn't have ISOFIX. They've got headrests throughout obviously. You've got separate lighting controls. That there is your seat belt for the middle seat. Comes down and creates a 3-point belt. Huge leg room. I've obviously got these back as far as they go at the minute, which gives massive leg room there. You've got a 12-volt point down there. There's rubber mats. I don't think they're genuine Vauxhall ones because they don't fit absolutely perfect, but probably more hard wearing than the original mats. Again, more lighting up there. You've got electric windows for the back passengers. You've got aircon vents, which is really handy. Not all the 7-seat stuff comes with this, so, and the aircon is blowing lovely and cold. You can probably hear it bellowing away in the front. I wanted to test out it was coming out of here as well, and it is. And you've also got your child locks there as well. Other side obviously much the same, but just so you've seen everything. But no big rips or tears or anything in any of the upholstery. All looks good. Magazine holders here. Again, you've got your vents there as well. Yeah, nice and cold in there. Carry on round to the front. I'm just going to turn the aircon down a touch because you probably won't be able to hear me over it. I'll pop that down to number 1 so it's still on, but not blowing at such a force. Right, sort of piano black fascia trims throughout. If you want to put an additional car seat in the front, you can. Just got to turn that one off if it's rear facing. That hasn't got ISOFIX points though, so you would just be using the seat belt to do that. Your airbags on the side of the seat there. Got your owner's manuals here. I'll take a picture of that so you can see clearly exactly what's there, but it's just all the bump from the main dealer. Again, rubber mats in the front. I don't think they're Vauxhall ones. It's the SRI, so you've got sport seats with the extendable bases and sort of quite pronounced bolsters. You get passenger airbag up there. Not a huge amount going on in the glove box there. I don't know if that's, I thought that might have been a secondary glove box, but I think that is literally just the, panel for your airbag there. Right, head over for the driver's perspective now. So 4 electric windows with a window lock for the rear ones, electric mirrors. Your seat down there has lumbar support and seat height adjustment. This panel is cracked. I've got the bit, I found it when we were valeting, so I'm going to attempt to bond that back on. I don't know if the results are going to be A1, but we'll pop that back on and see how it looks. So there's your lighting controls down there, and there's a little sort of change pot under there as well. Came into me with 1 key. There may be a second key to follow, because the dealer that we purchased this from keeps their spare keys and logbooks and everything off site. I'm still waiting for the logbook, because we only picked this one up yesterday, but that's on the way and there could well be a spare key, so I'll update the advert as and when the paperwork arrives to see if there is a spare key. Leather trimmed multi-function steering wheel. It's got cruise control up here, volume controls here. I'll click this and see if it's got the... No, it doesn't have Bluetooth. So the giveaway sign for that is when you press these phone buttons, it just mutes the audio instead of going into the sort of connection mode. So no Bluetooth on this one. Hopefully you can read the mileage. It's a little bit difficult sometimes in direct sunlight. If you can't, it's 62,643. You've got your windscreen wiper controls here, and this is for your onboard computer there. That's where you can check your tyre pressures and everything as well. Take you over to the display for the radio. I've left it on the DAB so you can see that it has DAB. Obviously you can use the traditional AM and FM reception as well. Single slot CD, and it's got auxiliary points as well. It's the CD 400 Plus system. CD slot itself is just there along the bottom. There's your aircon controls. Like I said before, that's blowing lovely and cold in the front and through the rear vents. Cubby hole down here. 6-speed manual gearbox. Turn your parking sensors off there, turn your traction control off there. Traditional handbrake, not the electronic type. Cup holders, storage under there, and then the sliding armrest there. You've got head height airbags over here. You've got illuminated vanity mirrors, and then up here is your interior lighting and the sensors for the alarm. Normal rearview mirror, not an auto dimming one. Right, I think I've shown you everything that I can see. If I've missed something, please don't hesitate to phone up and just ask me. I'll pop out and check for you straight away. I'll include as many pictures as I can of the inside, the outside, and any paperwork. Like I mentioned, paperwork is to follow on this one, so that might be added slightly later than the rest of them. So you should have a really good idea of what to expect if you want this car delivered. Obviously, if you're more local to us and you're available to pop in and have a look around yourself, you're more than welcome to do that. We just ask that you make an appointment first. Okay, thank you very much for watching.